Hello everybody, this is Naomi. Today I'm coming to do an art journal prompts. I started doing this with Joan Brown, and she's in the group Crafty Junk Journals. So, we get a list of prompts every month, like this here, and then we do it to what we see it is or whatever. So, this is my cover, and it's called Overflowing October 2021. So I put some lace down the cover, and here's the back, and it's quite mouthy, as you see. So here's day one. So I put my prompt list in the front, and it just says day one. There's no particular thing to do for day one. So on the back, I put October is my favorite month because the temperature's getting cooler, the leaves on the trees are beginning to change color. I love autumn, and not last but least, Halloween is my favorite holiday. So I just took some music paper, put it down, and I found this beautiful flowers. I hate to see them disappear. And put some butterflies down, and I used this trim that Kathy Cohen sent to me. So thank you, Kathy. And I just recently found the punch for that also, so that works too. And then I put some trim on the back page. Day two is birds. So I found some paper with some birds on it, and they had this bird cage on it. So I took this bird, which is a blue jay, and I stuck it here on the cage door. For day three is layers, so I layered some music paper with another piece of paper that had different layers of lace. And then this piece here is made of different layers as well. See? Right here. So I layered it all together, so I thought that would be perfect for this page. So the next page is autumn, and there's only one way to explain how I see autumn, and that's with the trees are changing colors, the pumpkins are out, it's cooler, the leaves are falling, the corn and the wheat, it's time to harvest that. So I just did that. I put this little wagon with some pumpkins in it on here and this here. And I put autumn is in the air. Put some leaves down, and then the rest, the picture itself, just set it for itself. The next page is book pages. So I collaged the back page with different pieces of book pages and music sheets, and then I had found this image here, this woman and this little girl, so I put it in here. So there's that. Number 5 is upcycle. This is a CD holder, and I took and just decorated the edges with some trim, put some of these flat back pearls on the ring of it, put some in the corner, and then I made a tag to slide into it. So I thought that was pretty cool. And then this one is button, so I made an envelope, and I sewed on 2 buttons. I put 2 eyelets, and then I sewed in the button, and then I made a card to slide in. So there's the one for button. And excuse my sniffling, I've caught a cold. It never fails, just about the time my birthday hits, I get a cold. And then for orange, for the 8th was orange. My thoughts for orange is jack-o'-lanterns. So I found these images and I cut them out and I highlighted them, brightened them up some, and that's pretty much what I did for that. Leaves is for number 9. I took, these are actual leaves here. I went and got them out of the yard and I laminated them, and then I made this, I just took a hole punch and punched out some holes in a little bit of thin cardstock, and I put them behind it. And then I just took some leaves and put here, and then I found a small poem about leaves. It says, falling leaves, red, yellow, orange, brown leaves are falling to the ground. See them dance in the cool air, the cool falling air. So there's that. And then this one was fussy cutting. So I had these flowers and I fussy cutted it out, and I made this card, put it on it, and then I did the same thing with this flower. I fussy cutted it out, I laminated it, and then took a heart punch and cut out the heart shape, and then glued the lamination to the back of the pocket. Actually, it's between, because there's two pieces of paper here, and I put them between it so that whenever you put your card in, it wouldn't catch it. And our next prompt was trees. And whenever I seen this tree here, I loved whenever they're in the oranges and the red and the yellows. So I just used the picture as my prompt. And then this one is lace. So I put some lace trim down and made a pocket out of it. I made a card and put some lace on it, and just added some butterflies to the card. And then this one is junk mail. I didn't have an envelope that I wanted to use that had a big enough window in. So this is actually a Kleenex box top. As you see, here's the back. I didn't cover it up. But I just put some decorative paper over the front, and I made this card to where, and it's got, that's paper made with flowers in it. But then I put this woman in the laminator and laminated it and made a window out of it and made a tag for it. And to just decorate the background, I just put some paper down and took this and cut it out of the shape and made a pocket out of it. Day 9 was scraps, and I've been watching Gail, I'll have to put her name down, and she started doing these collages in the black and the paper, and I fell in love with it. And I thought, okay, this would be a good time to demonstrate the scrapbook paper, but make a collage out of it. And day 15 was pockets. So I just took some book pages and made pockets, and I made a little notebook, and then I just put some tags in here, slid them in just like this here. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pockets. The next page is what they call a hidden slot. So I made a pocket, and then on the side is where your card comes out. So that's my hidden slot. And then day 17 was stickers. So I just put a background down, and I found a bunch of autumn stickers, and I placed them down and called it done. Then the next one was time. I didn't even put the sticker thing on it because it already said it here. And I had found this image a long time ago with all the clocks. And then I found some other ones and stood them up where they're thicker and they stand out off the page. So there's that. This one is tags. So here's my first tag. Love this paper. It's beautiful. So I made this tag. I put some lace on it. I put a few butterflies. And I made a pool out of the same paper. And then I did the background and I did in the offset of this. And I made a pocket and put some lace down. And then here is another little tag. And then this here is made out of vellum. So I just slide that in and then put these back. And then this one is doily. So I took 2 doilies, folded them over half. I put a little piece here so that it would stiffen it up so that whatever you put behind it, it's like a tuck. And then I made this little card here with a belly band. And then I got this one and made a tag. So you got a tuck card, a belly band, a tag, and then you have your tuck spot. Day 24 was fabric. So I thought, I've never made a fabric flap. So I thought, let's make a fabric flap. So I love this. This is the same material of my curtains in my room, my craft room. So I used some of it left. Then I had some of this purple left. And then I had somebody sent me some of this. So I used it. And I took 2 deals of lace, layered them over the top, made a bowl, and put it down, and have a journaling spot back here. So there's that. And then this day was use 5 items out of our list. So I used a doily. I used lace. I made this tag. And I made this tag. And I used fabric here. And let's see, I made a pocket. So actually I used 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, or just did 6 things. So there's that. And then this one here was hand stitch. So I hand stitched these 2 pieces of material together. And I made a hidden safety pin. And I left a little pocket right up here so that it could just go just like that. And it go just like that. I had never seen anybody make a material hidden paper clip. So I thought, let's try it and let's give it a whirl. And then day 23 is flowers. So I inked up my background and I found these beautiful roses. I fussy cutted them out. Then I found this one here and I fussy cutted it out. And I found this flower here with the bird and I fussy cutted it out and I put them down. So there's my flowers. And day 25 is candies. And when I first started junk journaling, everybody said keep everything. So I thought, well, okay, I don't know where I'm going to use these candy packages out. Well, stick it in. Ta-da! And I made a tag to put here. to go underneath that M&M bag. But these are some of my favorite candies. Whoppers, Mr. Goodbar, M&M's, Butterfingers. Now, these were the Butterfinger minis, and I'm not crazy about them. They taste funny. So, and then Werther's Originals. I don't eat a lot of candy. And then this one here is Cluster. So this is my page cluster that I made as a pocket. And then I watched Scrappin' With Me make a hanging cluster, which I thought was really pretty. So I made one of those, and I hung it in here. Our next day was Hinge, and for the life of me, nothing was coming to me other than a paper hinge. So I went online, I found a paper hinge, I printed it up, I cut it out, and I made this card here, and I made it actually hinge open to where you can write back here or even here. So there's day 28. Okay, on to day 29. 29 was pumpkins. And whenever I think of pumpkins, it's either jack-o'-lanterns or a big field of pumpkins. I don't eat them. I don't like them. I like the pumpkin seeds, but as far as pumpkin pie or any of that, nope, I won't eat it. So, I didn't do any decoration to this. I thought the page spoke for itself. So, there's day 27. And day 28 was textures. So, I have this, it's a paper, not really a paper, I'm not sure what it is, but it's got some kind of material that's been thrown in and made in it. So I used that, and I used a lace because it's got texture. And then this paper has raised, I don't know if you can see it. See how it sparkles? It has different textures where each one of these sparkle. And then I used this embossed tag. And see, here's another one. I made a tag with that in. It's embossed too, but it's made onto the card. So I thought that would work sufficient. And then day 30 was paint. I'm not very good with paint, and I had talked to Joan, and Joan told me that I could substitute it like with ink, or because I do better with inks. So this is what I did. I did a sunset with the greenery on the, and then I just inked up my images and put them down. So there's day 30. And my favorite day of all is right here. So I made a house. These are die cut images. So I die cutted it, put the house together, put down the picket fence, took some sequin bats and put them in the background. And over here, this was a sticker. So are the headstones. All of these are stickers. Other than this, it's, what do you call it? Confetti. Like this. They're sequins, but they're in the confetti pet. I made a moon. I put the witch. Put an owl. And I think it turned out pretty good. Look at the bats just shimmer. So there's my journal, which I have 2 pages left, 3 pages left. But I wanted to make sure that I had plenty of room. So that is my book for the month. And we will be doing another book here pretty soon. And I'm probably going to start videoing each prompt. And then I'll do a final video in the ending. Because I'm trying to come up with a way to where I can do more videos and keep everybody doing, watching my videos. Not had any luck with Dollar Tree here lately. Buying things, I don't know. Not finding anything. The things that I see so many other people buy. Either we're not getting it or we're not getting enough of it and it gets bought out beforehand. So I can't do Dollar Tree hauls. So I'm trying to find a new way to keep everybody watching videos. So maybe doing a prompt a day will help. Trying to do my journals. I've got one that I'm fixing to be coming out with here pretty quick. And that's this journal here. I just made it. I'm not completely through with it, but I'm getting close. So, and I will be doing a video on that one. And then I have another one that I'm working on. I've got several that I've got in mind to do. So, if you like my video, hit the like and subscribe. And thank you very much for your support and continuously watching my videos. And I want to say I hope everybody is happy and healthy, and may God bless you.